He's going up against the Penguins, of course, longtime nemesis, such a great rivalry, but a Penguins team that has the luxury of rest, so there's no Sidney Crosby today. Ilya Protas, shot came through. Here is Ilya, 6'5", 198, like his 6'6" brother, to the line. One-timer did not get through off Gerard's stick. Matt Roy was down there net front as well. Soderblom grabs it and tries to work it out of the zone for the Penguins.
Good shift by the Protas brothers and Tom Wilson there. Nice offensive zone time off the cycle.
Wilson got cut off by St. Ivany, and the crowd here loves it as Tom Wilson skates off to the Washington bench. Raquel connected up ice. This one shot on. Stick save made by Logan Thompson.
One thing to note in this game so far, there hasn't been a lot of open ice to make plays to start.
That is gloved on the shot from Brandon Duhaime.
They've got a really good staff, but they're up against it. Mathematically difficult, but they're still alive right now in terms of their playoff aspirations.
Off the faceoff, Ivana Miroshnichenko with a shot that was kicked out by Shelovs. 9:28 for Alex Ovechkin, 31 goals this season, though only 5 power play goals this year.
Potential slashing infraction, but not the case.
Carried along by Rasmus Sandin. He flipped it wide for Tom Wilson, right into the mitts of Artur Shelovs. Specifically what they can do on the rush. Now, of course, that looks a lot different with the pieces who are not playing today for the Penguins. Here's a shot fired right on and a good save made by Artur Shelovs on Alexei Protas. Wilson had it denied point blank by Shelovs. Two Prodi, Alexei and Ilya.
Exactly.
And Tom Wilson. Center just tipped wide. Shelovs might have got his stick on it as well on Alexei Protas. Dubois wrangled it free for Leonard. Leonard protected. Here's Hudson with a shot short side. Pops up. McMichael gloves it down. In behind, and Dubois back to the previous game on Thursday against the Devils. Alexei Protas, the intercept, works it down to Ilya Protas, his brother. Backdoor, they score! Alexei Protas with his brother in tow, and the Capitals strike first on the road in Pittsburgh.
This combined line of 700-plus pounds has size and range, and they can get to the interior, something I mentioned that they have to do a better job of in this period. Shelov goes post to post, and there's nobody backdoor. And
off the faceoff, controlled back to Sam Girard. Spun one to Tommy Novak. Now Anthony Mantha toward the net, through traffic, score! Pittsburgh answers, tied at 1.
Simple but effective offense here for the Penguins, and Mantha, who can beat goalies from distance, he just slides this one. He feathers this one through, and it looks as if it goes off of Chychrun inadvertently here. But good use of the width up high by the Penguins, and a little flash screen. And that looks as though it may have gone off Chychrun. Mantha on the board, continuing. It did not take much.
I think it did indeed. Hit off of Chychrun, like you said. Cole Hudson was dancing through. Ilya Protas with a shot that is stopped by Shelovs. Motors ahead, harassed by Connor McMichael. McMichael plays it ahead for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Only his 28th game of an injury-shortened season. Worked it to Leonard. And Leonard wants a review of this. Traffic in front, kept out by Shelovs. Wow.
Having himself a nice rookie season. Now watch the glove, the catching glove. This is a great effort by shooter and goalie. Good stop by Shelovs, but you can see the glove is behind the plane. He's got it in his pocket. He does everything he can, Shelovs, from a goalie perspective. Make no mistake about it. Leonard, excellent job adjusting to this. Getting it.
After a video review, the turn at the puck fully across the line.
And Weeksy, we got that look at it right before we went to break. We saw it again. Alexei Protas got it free. St. Ivany turns it over to Alexei Protas. Bank back for Trevor Van Riemsdyk, trying to pivot away from McGroarty. Ilya Protas for Alexei. Feeds the cutting Ilya Protas. Protas trying to stop. They score! Tom Wilson tucks it home, and Washington adds another. It's 3-1.
I'm telling you, fans, this line is going to be a problem. And they go to work once again on the interior. Look at this play by Ilya Protas, taking it strong. Great save by Shilovs. Shilovs stones him. This is a good take. Watch it here. Good job up high. High give and go between the Protas brothers. And really good stop by Shilovs, but he's left to his own devices. And the power...
Sortif on the turn, pivoting along the half boards. He feeds Sandin. Rasmus Sandin flings in behind. Miroshnichenko fed it across. Shilovs goes up to make the save.
It's a great save by Shilovs. With our interview we had on ABC, it's a lot to process, and he's a family man now too, so that's also a factor.
Puck batted down in front. Score! Nola Chari on the doorstep makes it a one-goal game.
Well, this all comes by way of the face-off. Really good job by the Penguins winning it and then activating off the draw. And as I often say, motion creates confusion. The Penguins do a really good job of getting there. And this puck is kind of loose up and above the 5-hole of Logan Thompson. And Nola Chari gets to the spot.
It's been the second best point producing rate of Nola Chari's career. You see he's got 13. Right back in. The Capitals come storming. Score! Ryan Leonard on the rebound. And it is an onslaught of offense in the second.
Fans, don't adjust your sets. This play, great zone entry. This is all Cole Hudson. You've got to be kidding me. He's already electric. Look at this play. Takes it strong, and then Leonard chips it up and over the pad of Shilovs. But oh man, what a difference good amateur scouting can do for your franchise.
Flips back for Strome. Hudson moves it. Ovechkin triggers. Shilov's got a piece of it, sprawling out of the blue paint. Hayes comes out of the box. We are back to even strength. Hayes with a step. Scores! It's a one-goal game.
Well, Hayes has a head of steam, fresh legs coming out of the box, and he recognizes there's no way for him as a lefty to cut to the middle. So he takes what the defense give him, which is that outside shot. And now it's a foot race into position to unleash it. And he slings that one through Logan Thompson. So the veteran Hayes, real entertaining, especially considering the Penguins without a lot of their key personnel and some of their all-time greats.
Tip right on by Raquel. Once-in-a-lifetime players in your organization and trying to maximize what's left of their careers.
Exactly.
Ville Koivunen pulls up. He fed it back. Raquel is stopped by Thompson.
It's a timely save and a grade A+ opportunity. Raquel has one of the hottest sticks in the National right now. And a great play by Koivunen. And watch Raquel. He slings this one with time, and Logan Thompson reaching up and absolutely snagging this one out of midair. What a save by Thompson.
Hudson, Ovechkin, seam for Strome. Hudson straight on. Ovechkin back for Hudson, behind the back to Dylan Strome. Now Cole Hudson, wrister, rebound, score! Ilya Protas has his first NHL goal. It comes on the power play, and Washington's up by 2.
It's a tough penalty to take, as mentioned, if you're Brazeau in behind the play. And the Washington Capitals, you asked me what they needed to do. I said quicker touches, quick movement. They certainly do that. And Hudson slings this one down. It goes off the pad. And Ilya Protas, welcome to the National. And the greatest goal scorer of all time goes and grabs a puck for you.
Ovechkin protects the puck, works it back toward the line, unable to handle that there. Mantha's got a step. Anthony Mantha draws a penalty. And Anthony Mantha's got a penalty shot. Anthony Mantha against Logan Thompson. Mantha stopped by Thompson. Big time. Ryan Leonard, 2 goals today. He pulls up, harassed by Avery Hayes. Ryan Leonard works it around in the direction of Connor McMichael. Beauvillier with a shot turned aside by Sheloves.
Save. That short side pass is tough. You can get the goalie going the other way. But
his older brother Alexei does at any point in his career.
Unreal.
Puck in behind. Wraparound bid goes wide from Avery Hayes. Hayes delivered a check in the corner on Tom Wilson. One of the great shots that we've seen in this half season for Chinakhov with Pittsburgh. Look out right in front of Kevin Weeks. Right. Ovechkin the takeaway. Feeds it back. Ovechkin scores! An empty netter for Alex Ovechkin in what could be his last game in Pittsburgh.
Coach Spencer Carberry getting Alexander Ovechkin on the ice, recognizing it's an empty net, and then the give and go with him and Tom Wilson. Unselfish play. That's me pinned up against the glass. And more importantly, there's the grade 8.